First start. Hey guys, so today I'm going to be installing test pipes and the new CSF radiator and condenser on the 370Z today. So I'm super duper excited for that. So I am very well aware you can install both of these mods at home. I just don't have time just because of work, and there's a meet tonight, so I might as well get those installed at my buddy's shop. So I'll be recording the whole thing, and it should be pretty cool. So this is how the car sounds, just with a muffler and resonator lead. As you can see, it is pretty loud, just a complete straight pipe. It's perfect, but we are going to see a difference once we install the test pipes on. So we made it to my boy's shop. It's pretty cool. He's the best, so he's pretty busy right now, so I don't know if he's gonna be able to install them today, but we're gonna hope.
There's bolt for the top and bolt for the bottom. Yeah, one bolt for the top and one for the bottom. Don't record me.
I am recording.
No, don't record me. You're cool.
Okay. Yay! So the air intake's off. Just taking off this middle part. You're my savior! Oh my god! Oof. 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 What'd you say we needed to do? Well, what is he gonna do? Disconnect the steering shaft because you can't get that bolt. Got it. Fortunately, we couldn't put the radiator on, but we can get spacers for the O2 sensors. I'm on top of the lift, and I'm holding the steering wheel in place just because the other mechanic took off the steering shaft to reach the bolt. So now they're trying to put it back on, but I'm up here holding it in place. First start! That was with the windows up. Here's with the windows down with a downshift. And I'm gonna keep it a $150 with y'all. So inside the car, like cruising speed, it is not that loud. You do get a little bit of drone, but it's not like as bad. Like, and I'm going 80 right now. So unless you step on it, then it's annoying. All right, here comes the moment of truth. So I'm editing a video and I never gave like a closing statement. So I think the test pipes are really worth it. They're super duper loud and it makes an amazing add-on and bolt-on. Like I said, you can install it yourself. It's just, I didn't have the time. They did it in 2 hours of actual work time. Majority was spent just talking, but they had the tools, they had the breaker bar. It was a lot easier. One of the bolts ended up being stripped, which I showed, but they were able to get all of that done quickly. While if I were to do it myself, I would have took all day basically, and we all know how that goes. So all in all, I think it is loud. It sounds good. The startup is very deep and aggressive. And on higher RPMs, you get that iconic trumpet sound. Borderline high pitch F1 maybe. I think you can argue that. It just all depends what kind of catback you have. For me, going with a straight pipe, the natural sound of the VQ37 VHR, and doing the ISR test pipes, I really like the sound of it. I like the aggressive startup and the high pitch sound at higher RPMs when you're really getting on it. I will say, once you do this, I don't recommend driving it as a daily, because when you're stepping on it, it is loud, too loud, I would say. But that's a weekend car for me. I have a daily. Now, when you're cruising, like at least for automatic, just drive, perfect. Minimal drone, it gets washed out by the music, especially if you have the windows up. If you have the windows down, it's not too bad. Now, if you have it in sport or manual, you're gonna hear it. Every little bit of gas, you're gonna hear it, obviously. Now, I can't tell you because my car's automatic, sadly, but I would assume that in the manual, if you're not banging gears, same thing goes. You're gonna hear it. Not a lot of drone. If you are sensitive to it, I say go with high flow cats or get a proper muffler on it if you do want test pipes. But all in all, if you want the obnoxious, crazy, amazing sound, it's not too raspy, but it does have a little bit of rasp. But I feel like most of that will get washed out once I go with headers or long tube. I'm still deciding on that within my budget and what I want to do with the car. So all in all, I think it is a pretty good investment. I highly recommend it.